Hello dear World of Warcraft friends, welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today it's about delves, more specifically Valeera. Because of course, new season, new delves, new content, new levels for Valeera. That might not sound so relevant to some of you at first, but the Hall of Fame for the new delve final boss will be open starting tomorrow. And it definitely makes sense here, if you want to try it, to have Valeera at the highest level possible. But how do you achieve that? And I'll show you how in this video, because there's a new speed farm for her. So here's how it is. Currently, or previously, she could be played up to level 60. Now it goes up to level 80. And if you want to reach this level as quickly as possible, then you need a new delve and B, a Curio that only exists in this season. And yes, that's how we get started. If you like all of this, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, I would really appreciate it. We want to reach 38,000. And with that, let's get started. The delve we need for this is this one, Ring of Glory. There are a few story variants here that are better than others, but basically you still want this delve because you can use your mount in there. And here comes the Curio we want. This Curio is especially useful here. At this point, I'll say it right away. I don't have any Curios here yet, so I have... Yeah, I kind of slacked off a bit. Let's put it that way. But all in all, my god, you know? That's just how it is. Could be worse, we'll live with it. What you want to do here now is not to finish the delves or farm or anything like that, but you're looking for these little bags here, the misplaced curiosities. Remember, that's how it's been throughout the whole expansion. In each of these things, there's a chunk of companion XP. In this case, if the item is blue, Valeera gets an extra 3750 XP with a single click. That's not a huge amount, but over time, it really adds up. You can see here, you definitely notice the jump she makes, just visually. So it's not in the micrometer range or anything like that. And this is exactly where the curiosity comes into play, because for that you want Dundon's favor. That's this here, as we can see. And with Dundon's favor, let's read through it once. In battle, 2 misplaced spirits can appear near you. When you run over a misplaced curiosity or a misplaced spirit, a volley is triggered that fires 5 unstable spirits at nearby enemies, each dealing moderate damage. The contents of misplaced curiosities are looted when activated. So that means not only can you cover distances faster in this delve because you can mount up, but you can also just run over these curiosities and collect the XP that way. So what you want to do is go into the delve, be mounted, then walk into a pack of enemies so that you're in combat with them, but don't get dismounted. And then I don't have the curiosity right now, so it doesn't work. But whenever you walk over one of these curiosities, you'll automatically collect them. So that means in the end, there's no faster way to collect these things. Once you've cleared the whole area, you want to leave the instance, reset it, and start the whole thing over again. So it's actually pretty simple, I would say. And the good thing here is, it really doesn't matter at all what level you go in at. If you say at the end, okay, we're just going to go through here once and I'll finish the delve at the end anyway, yeah, then you can do that. If you want to get certain rewards there, yeah, then it does matter what level you go in at. But basically, just for farming XP, you can just do it like I am now. Go in at level 3, get on your mount, ride through, and you're done. The only really important thing is that you get into a fight so that the effect from the curiosity gets triggered. Otherwise, the whole thing won't work. And yeah, as an extra note, why is that even important? Or because questions like that always come up, like why should I farm XP for the companion? That's pretty much irrelevant for, I'd say, 95% of players. Unless maybe you're an achievement hunter or something like that. But here it's about. Starting tomorrow, the new Delve's final boss will be available at level ? So on the hardest difficulty level there is, if you manage to kill this boss in the first week, you get a feat of strength, basically an achievement, and also a title. And you'll be listed in a Hall of Fame. And all of this is only possible in the first week. So you can of course still kill the boss after that, but you won't be added to the Hall of Fame. That's how it is. And in the end, every advantage counts here. Just like I wouldn't try to do the whole thing right on Wednesday, but maybe only after farming some gear through Mythic Plus or Raid. So just like gear helps you kill this boss faster and get through it better, of course you also take every bonus you can get. Whatever else you can get. And here, I don't know yet. I don't know, is it best to fight the boss as a tank and have Valeera as, I don't know, a healer? Or do you prefer to play the whole thing as a healer and she does the damage? I think that will become clear later. But we can see, no matter what role she has, Bloody Chronicle of the Uncrowned with her mastery here. Each level makes her deal more damage. If she's a healer, she heals more. I think it's 2% that increases with each level. And we already saw last season that she can really deal quite a decent amount of damage. So there are really some heavy hits being dealt. They definitely have an impact. And accordingly, the higher her level is, the more likely that is to make the difference in finally beating this boss. And yeah, if you want to try it out for yourself, this is the farm you can or need to do for that. Feel free to try it out. And with that, we are already done here. You can see the area here in this delve is very, very small. That means you don't have to ride around forever. It goes pretty quickly. You get the Curios, as you can see here, with a bit of luck at the end of a delve from the chests. And you farm the thing first, and then you take care of the rest. Run over everything, walk out, reset, and then do it all over again. With that in mind, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Have a good time. Take care.